Hello, everyone. Doing some more caricature practice. This is a Hugh Laurie that I just did. It took about 12-ish minutes with commentary. I'm not going to post that video. I'm still kind of learning how to present myself. Okay, so this is just a random celebrity generator. We got Adriana Lima, we got Daniel Craig, we got Johnny Depp. Let's see if we can find someone more interesting. Ethan Hawke, that's an interesting man. I like Ethan Hawke quite a lot, and he's got a great little face here. All right, so let's do the outside of the hair. Wow, this is a very dashing young Ethan Hawke. Let's see if we can maybe make him. All right, so he's got a pretty square head with a bit of a. All right. Bit of a square head. All right, let's pretend his hair doesn't go off the page in this photo. And yeah. So the main thing when you're learning to draw is there's two elements. I mean, you can talk endlessly about perspective and rendering, both of which take many, many years to get good at. But most of the time, you're talking about seeing lines. Um, Lines are the primary way, really, that you put anything onto the page. All right, so these are some low eyebrows, and I want to kind of cartoonify him and definitely get his characteristic central eyebrow rift. All right, so these are some squarish eyebrows. And he's kind of wide set. And these are some very squinty looking eyes. So let's try and make these look even squintier. Figuring out what to exaggerate. All right, crow's feet are definite, although maybe these are just squinty lines. Whether to draw crow's feet is one of the things that I'm constantly sort of struggling with. All right, so what's his nose? His nose has one of these and a couple of visible nostrils. Nostrils are not always visible, and I never really know how much to fill in them because you don't want them to look like just two big splotches on the page. All right, that's not too bad. Let's go there. And I'm going to put the pupils in since he's so squinty. And going to keep the highlight on the side that it's on. Put a shadow under part of the pupil. That's another trick from James Thomas, is to just barely shade under the eye. All right. And he's got kind of like a kissy face here. This is kind of funny. All right. Well, I think I kind of got him. It's looking. I forget the name of the artist, but it's looking kind of like those weird '80s, very stylized um, album cover art. I forget the name of him. I was just reading about him. Well, that's all right. Uh, yeah, it looks very '80s graphic style, which was not initially what I was going for, but I'll certainly take it. We're gonna do his weird short little beard thing. I guess it's a goatee. I don't particularly like the appearance of these weird little strokes. They're certainly time consuming, which is not what I'm going for. I want to be able to pull these off very quickly. But I also don't want to do like a one-liner portrait style here and just kind of zigzag around the hair. Conveniently, though, there's not a lot of thought that goes into this. You just kind of put the hairs where you see them, and you put them more densely where they're more dense. Um, all right, that's Ethan Hawke, more or less. How are we doing on time? That's 6 minutes. So I don't know if this is the sort of thing that's going to like really impress the pants off of a client, but it will certainly be done quickly. So if I'm doing these for tips on the street corner, at least I didn't waste a ton of time, and someone might be very impressed by this. Um, let's see. What can I do to improve this? What can I do to improve this drawing? Yeah, I think it's more or less done. Let's try and how can I make him look more like Ethan Hawke? I mean, he's sort of young in this one. I want to put at least another. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna clean up that edge of that lip. And by clean up, I mean turn it blotchy and unrecognizable. Close this lip. I don't know why I'm closing this lip. All right. There we go. I think that's good. Good enough. Let's make this eye a little bit more squinty again. Yeah, that helps. I think that's good enough. Yeah, for a 5 minute portrait, that's more or less the style I'm aiming for. Just trying to get better and more consistent. And thanks for watching. I'm going to try and keep posting this stuff, and you'll watch me improve because I think I can certainly do better and faster than this. Probably won't be as good as Alani J anytime soon, but yeah, that's my process. I can also certainly walk you through more formal portraiture, but at this point, my game is really about speed. So that's my video for the day, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.